I'm Lexcana from Luxury Gaming, and I'm here with
Biven.
Okay, so what are we playing today?
So we played some Steel Song. Haven't played it in a while. It's pretty spicy.
And then how did we do?
So I got 44 points, so one away from top 64. We got to let it go, but yeah, a little sad on it, but we were close.
There's still next time. Okay, let's see your deck.
All right, so let's start with a weird one. We got some Nala here.
Ooh.
So I'm not playing any shift cards. I don't have any Robin Hood or Queen, but I needed more one drops. So Nala is not good. It's important not to get caught up on Nala being bad, because she is, but you need more one drops. So she's the best of the bad options. And you can also like run her into like say a Pete and then Rapunzel and draw 3 cards. So she does her job.
Oh, because then you're here to heal her.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, because I was like, how are you going to run her if she has no attack?
Exactly.
But...
She takes 3 and then we heal it up and draw 3. So she's the best of the bad options. And then Daisy. A lot of people think Daisy's terrible, and I completely disagree. I think you have to have her in Steel Song now. She's really, really, really good. So love Daisy. And then Cinderella. Probably the best one drop in the game. She's insane. So 10 one drops, no shift targets.
Interesting. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
For Ursula, I think it's the best 2-drop in non-red-blue matchups, non-Ruby Sapphire, so I wanted 4 to maximize that. It's also really, really important to get against green still sometimes, so I went with 4 of those. 4 Smee, this card's insane. I've seen people go 3 Smee and 3 Piglet, and I think it's super incorrect. I would always go 4 Smees before I touch Piglet at all.
Because Smee has a bigger body.
Yeah, it's just a much better card. Doesn't get removed by Sisu without an ice block. And the damage can be a benefit sometimes when you have Rapunzel. So
now, did you find that you were always trying to play Piglet and Smee so Smee wouldn't get any more damage to it, or
I didn't go out of my way to do it. If it happened, it happened. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you would rather like sacrifice Smee instead of like putting Piglet on the field?
Yeah.
For the captain.
Yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way just to save the Smee with the Piglet. But if it happens, yeah, it can be good. So I got 3 Piglets. I hate Piglet as a card. I don't think it's very good because it's only really good when you're on the play. But in the Ruby Sapphire meta, you kind of need it. So that's the whole reason Piglet's there. Just for more aggression against Ruby Sapphire specifically.
Especially like if they have no cards on the field. Like there's nothing that can kill the Piglet. So maybe you're at least getting that extra 3 lore.
Yeah, you usually get 3 out of it. And then a card that you'll see in a second can help you get more lore out of Piglet to save it.
Ooh, let's see it.
So here's Ariel, staple in Steel Song. Someone actually made top 64 without Ariel, which
oh my god!
Shout out to them because that's cool. I could never do it. Ariel's too insane, especially in the green steel matchup. I think it's really important to dig for Diablo stuff to kill Diablo.
Now, did you ever find that you whiffed it with Ariel?
Yeah, you always do sometimes, but it is what it is. Yeah, still too good not to play, I think. And this is one that definitely does not see a lot of play. Gaston. So it's kind of like Ariel, it's a Singer 5, but it has 3 attack, and that's the big thing. You basically auto-win Ruby Amethyst just by having this card. If you play this on 3, you can sing Whole New World on 4. They can't brawl it. They can't do anything about it.
So now, if you have an Ariel and a Gaston in your hand, which one are you playing?
It really depends. If I already have the Whole New World in my hand, then I'll lean towards Gaston. Or if I'm against Ruby Amethyst, it's going to be Gaston. And then I'll play Ariel next turn to try to find the Whole New World. So it's very contextual to the situation.
Okay.
But the 3 strength on Gaston is really important sometimes.
Got it.
And he also helps you in your mulligan. You can keep Whole New World in your opening hand a lot more often with Gaston in your deck. So it's just overall consistency. So he's really good. And shout out to Alex Brusso, Wochuck. He's the one that got me on that.
On Gaston?
Yeah. I think Chuck is the best Steel Song player in the world. So if you're looking to learn about Steel Song, you should consider buying his guide on Metafy. Super helpful. Then we've got Lawrence, just really, really good in this Ruby Sapphire meta because he doesn't get hit by Medusa without Ice Block, doesn't get hit by Sisu, Quest for 2. He's really good with Rapunzel. He's just all around a great card. So Lawrence overperformed for sure.
Quest for 2.
Yeah, it's crazy. And against the yellow-green deck, like he's really hard for them to deal with because Muse can't bounce him. They have to have the Kita under the sea to get rid of him, so he's really good. Feet is incredible. Such a good addition from the set. Solves a lot of your problems and just creates checkmate situations where you have a big board of characters. You play Pete, and now they cannot stop you.
Why 4? I've been seeing a lot of decks with 3.
In Steel Song, you cannot play 3, in my opinion. You have to play 4.
4?
Yeah, because Be Prepared is like the biggest threat. So blocking Be Prepared, blocking Ursula 3 from singing to wipe out your board, just really, really crucial.
Are you concerned about gathering knowledge with the Pete?
Gathering Knowledge? I'm not concerned about Gathering Knowledge because any deck that would be playing Gathering Knowledge is a good matchup. So, yeah. But sure, it
I'm
could
only
definitely block
asking
it.
because that's what I play, and I just like to see.
No, I just can't think of a deck that would play that card that would possibly beat me. Just the base, just because of Steel
You're
Song.
not wrong. I lost to Steel Song.
So I'm only playing 3 Rapunzels. You could play 4 for sure, and it's good. It's an amazing card. Just in the context of this meta, I think I only wanted 3 because it's a blank a lot of times, and Ruby Sapphire they just wipe it immediately. So I cut 1 to make room for.
But if they cut it immediately, you're still getting the draw from it.
Maybe
so it's still kind of a good card, right?
Sure, if you do get the draw, but it's a blank so often. If you don't get the draw and then they wipe it, it's like really bad. So I think 4 is completely reasonable. I just felt like 3 was right for this specific tournament.
Okay.
Then we got some reindeer.
Ooh.
Got some spin.
Some spice.
Yeah. So it was solid. It's not an amazing card. There's just nothing better in this spot, I don't think. It's really good at, like I said earlier, making Piglet get more lore. So if you Piglet quest for 3 and then you spin, they might not be able to deal with Piglet, and now you can quest with it again. It's really good with Smee as well, because not only do you save Smee by him not being able to be challenged, he doesn't take the damage. So it's like really, really good with Smee. So spin's solid. You can also ready up like an aerial and sing twice that turn. So
I didn't think about the Smee not taking the damage because you technically didn't quest with or you readied it up.
Yep. And
I like that.
So let me tell you about my favorite interaction that I did.
Let's hear it.
So with an exerted Diablo, you do not want to give them 14 cards usually because they can wipe your board. It's really bad. So I actually played spin, readied their Diablo, and then played Whole New World, and they only got to draw 7 now because their Diablo is not exerted.
Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, so 99% of the time you're readying your own stuff, but it was super clutch. Won me a game by readying their Diablo. So
that is really outside the box.
Yep, you got to think outside the box.
Big braining on it.
Yep.
Wow.
They were not happy. I'm only playing 1 Naveen, and Naveen is a great card, but Gaston's way better in my opinion. It's so much more consistent. I really love still having the 1 Naveen. It was really helpful. But being uninkable is the whole reason why I only played 1. Just wasn't worth the uninkable spots. And Gaston was better because you can still have your ink after playing the Whole New World, whereas Naveen uses it. So good card, but 1 felt good to me. My songs are pretty standard. 4 Whole New World, obviously. Whole point of the deck. 4 at the Storm Rage on. Amazing. 4 Strength. I have 3 Zeus. Some people play 2, and it's okay, but I had room for the uninkables, and it's really important against Green Steel. And then 2 Bare Necessities. It's gotten worse than it used to be, but it's still really good. Play it after a will and rip a Be Prepared from their hand, or stop Ursula 3 from double singing you. So it was really important this weekend. And that covers it.
Do you want to give any shout outs?
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Wochuk, best Steel Song player. Just everyone. Community's awesome, so thanks everybody.
Okay, thank you guys for watching.